Hello explorers, I hope you are well. Welcome to the very first episode of my travel diary, where I take a snapshot of my day and share it with you on this channel. I'm going to be sharing with you the places that I visit, the exploring, the eating out, the experiencing life as a remote worker while traveling around the world alone. I hope you enjoy. It's funny looking back now, but when I was working for my older employer, I really struggled to get out of bed. I wasn't motivated to get up and go to work. I really wasn't. It used to take 2 or 3 alarms before I actually dragged myself out of bed, and then it was getting late and I had to get a taxi, and I just struggled getting to work every single morning. And now is the complete opposite. You know, between 6 o'clock and 6:30, I automatically wake up and I start work at 7. I don't need an alarm clock. I'm motivated to start my work because I know that if I get my work done early, I can finish early. I can go out exploring, or I can do whatever I want to do. So on the first day when I arrive in my destination, I look at Google Maps to see what is nearby. And this huge lake here is within 1 mile of my apartment. It took about 15 minutes to walk here. I've been walking down the side of the lake to see what's down at the bottom. Always intrigued when I visit somewhere new to see what's around and about. I've just been to the supermarket and what I've bought cost me £15, which I think is expensive. So this is what I got for £15, and that's 2 bottles of Coca-Cola. I just realised I've made a mistake, another mistake, and this isn't zero, which I normally get, so I'm not sure I can drink that. But anyway, I've got some tortilla wraps, some chicken, some peaches, a pepper, some Tex-Mex sauce, ketchup, margarine, onions, a yoghurt, and milk. That seems expensive, £15. Now I knew Croatia wasn't going to be as cheap as Budapest and Prague, so I'm not completely worried. I was just surprised how little food I got for £15 compared to Prague and Budapest. I've got pizza for dinner and it's time to do some work. It's time for me to relax and watch the Pink Panther. The first couple of days I acclimatise to the place that I'm staying in, so I would explore the local area, what's nearby me. I would also start to use the public transport system, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. Here's a tip for you. When you arrive at your destination, search in your app store for the city and you'll find lots of cool apps that are going to help you. I've just found this one, which is a tram map. So this is a tram ticket. It cost me 10 krona, which is about £1, and it lasts for 90 minutes. One of the first things that I do when I arrive in a new destination is head to the tourist information office. I've got myself a map so I can find my way around now. Just stumbled across a little market. So this is dinner tonight. I've got some corn tortillas, some salad and chicken in a spicy Mexican sauce, and some nachos. I was just about to crack open this bottle of wine and sit in my little garden area, but then I smelt it. It's wine vinegar. Today explorers, it's going to be a bit of a chilled one. I've got a video to shoot and also edit for tomorrow, which is my travel advice video. I'm going to go to a shopping mall which is about a mile's walk from here. So I bought this HDMI cable. It's a high-speed one. You can also use it as an Ethernet cable apparently. And yeah, it cost me about £9. The way this works is I got a connector from Amazon which goes into my MacBook, and this goes into the HDMI socket in the TV. So we should be able to get whatever is on my MacBook onto my screen. And there we have it, I've now got Netflix on the big screen TV. This afternoon I spent 3 hours creating content for my travel advice video tomorrow. And I could tell when I was creating it that it just wasn't rolling off the tongue what I wanted to say. And I really struggled getting my point across, and I've started to edit the video and yeah, it's rubbish. So I've scrapped it. It's now 9:15 and I'm gonna watch a bit of TV and then try again. I need to get that video up tomorrow because it's my first week with a schedule, and you know I can't fail on my first week. So in previous days I've timed my exploring perfectly and avoided the rain, but today I'm not too sure if I will. Wow, the amount of graffiti on this street is incredible. It is time for a story. I was sat on the tram coming back to my apartment and I saw an elderly lady get on the tram. I looked around and every seat was taken. So being the gentleman that I am, I stood up and pointed to the seat and she nodded her head. As I moved away from the seat, a lady came from nowhere, not an elderly lady, I would say probably mid-20s, came past me and sat down in my seat. She must have seen the elderly lady. She was less than a foot away from her. And she wouldn't let the elderly lady sit down. And the lady was having a right old rant and I was just stood there shaking my head. I could not believe it that somebody could be so... I'm speechless, just so horrible. Tonight I'm going to book myself on a few tours to get out and about in Zagreb and the neighbouring area. Just look at that sweat. Ugh. I'm going through 2 t-shirts a day at the moment. It's that warm and humid. Today is one of those days where I just don't feel like doing anything. I feel a little bit lethargic, and it's these days where I have to really push myself to go out there and explore the place that I'm in. And I put it partly down to the fact that when I live in comfortable places, I just want to sit on the sofa and watch Netflix and chill out. I want to carry on with my exercise regime though, of trying to get as many steps in as I can in a day. So I am going to go out exploring. I'm going to force myself to go out exploring because I need the exercise, because it's good for my health. As you have probably realised, for the first couple of days in a new place, I always just take time out to explore. I don't have any plans on a place that I want to go. I just get out there, get on a tram and see what I can discover. And I find it's the best way to learn about where everything is in a city, and then you can make plans the following week on the places that you want to visit and spend more time there. So I'm just sat in the middle of a park. There's food stalls and drink stalls, and I've got myself a strawberry smoothie. I'm just sat in the sun enjoying it. It is Saturday and the weekend. The weather is beautiful this morning, just like it was yesterday, and I'm going to be going on a tour this morning. I've been very kindly invited by Secret Zagreb. I'm not going to give too much of the tour away, but I'm going to take some snapshots of the day, and also you can check out a link to their tour in the actual description. Please go and check them out. I'll also leave link above up to their Twitter accounts. You can go and follow them. Yeah, I can't wait to see a little bit more of Zagreb and hear some of the stories that they have to tell. So I've got myself some breakfast. It's like well, like a hot dog. It's pastry with sausage inside it.
The one where you don't even have to walk. Yeah, it's a sport adventure. And did anyone of you? So I know she's in the archaeological summer from that era, and Mount Medvednica on the north side of the city, 108 meters. And only this gold. This is a new mural, relatively new by.
Oh my god! Well, explorers, we're now at an end with the travel diary. I hope you've enjoyed the first issue. There's definitely improvements that I want to make to it going forward, and I would love your opinions. What did you enjoy about the video? What would you improve about the video? What would you like to see more of included in the video? Please do let me know. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend and take care of yourselves, and don't forget to explore. I'm wagging my finger. Don't forget to explore. Take care, explorers.